Hello and welcome to Social Church. We're really excited to be recording another Q&A with a good friend of ours today, Flip Michaels, the author of 5 Half-Truths. Flip, today's question: what is original sin?
Thanks for this theological question, David, as I seek to answer it in chapter 5 of my book, 5 Half-Truths. The phrase original sin simply means that we are unable to do a single sinless work in our own strength. Let me say it again. It means that we are unable to do a single sinless work in our own strength. This is a truth that goes by the term original sin. And indeed, original sin refers to the original sin, the first sin of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. But it also involves the consequences of the act, which have been passed down through the entire human race. That is to say, mankind's makeup is marred. The whole person has now been affected by this defect. So if you have a human mother and father, which you do, congrats, you're included. My point here is that the Bible teaches us that the disease of depravity, it's been delivered from one person to another throughout all of human history, and that is original sin. Everyone in your family tree, and mine, fell right along with Adam and Eve. King David makes this crystal clear in Psalm 51. He says, "Behold, I was brought forth in iniquity, and in sin my mother conceived me." His words are painfully and personally true words. They describe the fallen nature that touches every part of us. And so Adam, Eve, the serpent, and all humanity received this curse as a result of their sin, which began back in Genesis 3. Your good works, even your very best ones, cannot and are not inherently good, no matter how hard you try. Tough to hear, I know, but the whole truth remains that nobody is perfect, not even close. D.A. Carson is right when he says that, quote, "We live in an age where the one wrong thing to say is that somebody else is wrong." Isn't that the truth? Just listen to how God responds to our sin. "For the wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men who suppress the truth in unrighteousness." That's Romans 1:18. What is our unrighteousness? Our lawlessness, our sin. Well, the Apostle Paul lists them for us in the same letter of Romans in chapter 3. He says, "We are unrighteous." Quote, "There is none righteous, not even one. There is no one who understands, no one who seeks God. All have turned aside, and together they have become useless. There is no one who does good, there is not even one." And he says we're unreliable. Quote, "Their throat is an open grave. With their tongues they keep deceiving, the poison of vipers." He says we're unsettling. Quote, "Whose mouth is full of cursing and bitterness." And we're unscrupulous. Quote, "Their feet are swift to shed blood. Destruction and misery are in their path, and the path of peace they have not known." We're unafraid. It says there is no fear of God before their eyes. The bottom line, as a result of original sin, and literally left to ourselves, we're a moral mess. We're unable to overcome this fall except by a supernatural work of the Holy Spirit, in which He opens our eyes to the glorious gospel of Jesus Christ. It is the gospel, and only the gospel, that redeems us from our fallen state. Paul writes, "If you confess with your mouth Jesus is Lord, and believe in your heart that God raised Him from the dead, you will be saved." Romans 10:9. So don't miss this. The gospel has the power to save sinners from the fallen state that first began in the Garden of Eden with original sin.
Thanks as always, Flip. That's absolutely brilliant. If you haven't got a copy of Flip's book yet, 5 Half-Truths, you've got to get yourself a copy. Everyone in our family has got one. We all absolutely love it. It's a perfect book for giving as a gift as well. Check it out, 5 Half-Truths. It's available on Amazon and all good bookstores. Thanks a lot for listening today. If you've got a question that you'd like us to answer on a future episode, then please do reach out to us, www.wearesocialchurch.com. You can also contact us via any of our social media channels, and we look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye for now.